Welcome to In Conversation with MANWAR podcast. This podcast is brought to you by the Do Not Be a Bystander campaign. You can join us in raising awareness about bullying by visiting the donotbeabystander.com, and be sure to subscribe to the channel to stay informed about upcoming episodes. Today's participant is Sifat, an extraordinary individual whose unwavering passion for eradicating bullying and fostering a safer community for all is truly inspiring. Today's conversation with Sifat revolves around the significance of words and how they can profoundly impact individuals and communities.
I'm your host, MANWAR Khan. Today, I'm joined by a guest who is ready to share her thoughts and insights about the topic, Words Matter. Words are the foundation of communication. They enable us to express ideas, thoughts, and feelings, allowing us to connect with others and share information effectively. Words play an important role in building and maintaining relationships. Welcome, Sifat. Thank you for joining us for the conversation today.
Hi, Manwar. Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome. So, Sifat, words matter. These two words here, emphasizes the power and importance of words we use. They shape our thoughts, emotions, relationships, and the world. Being mindful of our language leads to positive interaction, empathy, and personal growth. Our words carry some weight. Actually, I shouldn't say the word some weight, a big amount of weight. So using them properly is very important. What about you, Sifat? What do you think that about this topic, words matter? And I also want to ask you that how do words have the power to influence our thoughts and our feelings?
Well, you're so right about how you expressed how words matter. So, if I talk about my opinion on how words matter, well, words actually have a very big emotional trigger. Whatever someone tells you, it actually evokes your mental cognition. However, you're thinking, however, you're processing every worldly affairs, it depends a lot based on what other are saying to you. So for example, if I'm just walking by and someone just smiles to me and says hi and just says thank you if I'm giving them something, it actually makes me happy. Words in this way creates a positive association, and in the same way, if we say something negative to someone, it creates a very negative impact in our life. And thus, framing whatever we're saying using the proper kind of language is very, very important, because we human beings, we are always looking for social validation. So if we do say something good, it helps us behave positively. Then again, if you're not even like giving any kind of proper importance, even then subconsciously, if someone is saying something, we do catch up on those things, and those actually shape how we are behaving. So I think in this way, words do matter a lot.
Excellent. That's true. I totally agree with you. It is important to recognize that the power of words is not absolute or universal. Different individuals may interpret words totally differently based on their personal experience, or you can say cultural background or emotional states too, right?
Right.
However, words play a significant role in shaping our thoughts. I totally agree with you. Thank you so much. Can you tell me a situation, or can you think of something that someone's words made you feel happy or encouraged?
Yeah, I do have one. So it was like 3 years ago when I was applying for a job, I remember. So I was very, very nervous at that time. I was applying for a very big role in a very important company. It was a multinational company. And I was really scared, which is very natural. Everyone gets scared before an interview. So a friend told me that, like, it's okay, don't worry. And I said, but all the members in the board, they're so knowledgeable, I don't know what to say. Then he said that yes, they are knowledgeable, but of course you are worth something. That's the reason you have been called for the interview. And he didn't say something that I did not know. Of course, I was worthy enough for which I was called for the interview, but he gave me that reassurance, and that's so much important in life. And just that word of him telling me that, yes, you are worthy enough, that's why you were called. Just go and give your best. Trust me, Manwar, you won't believe. I just went to the interview. I felt confident, like boosting, just because of what he said. And that really helped me ace the interview, and I did land the job. So that's how words mattered.
Wow. Yep. Such a great example. Wonderful example. Yeah. I like it. I like that example. So the next I want to talk about totally the opposite thing. If there's any experience that a situation that you face that someone's words did make you feel sad or hurt. I'm not focusing on the word more on how sad or hurt you were,
Yeah.
but how did it affect you? That's all I want my viewers to know. That words, it can affect someone. So if you share, if you don't mind.
Right, definitely. So, right now, I can't think of any experience of mine, but I would like to share something that I saw someone else experience, and it did have a very huge impact in my life. So, this was a very important event. It was back in school, it was years ago. We were all kids. So, I remember, like, one of my friends, she was wearing very like neon color kind of dress. She came to class wearing that because it was a class party. So what happened? A few other people, they were like, "Isn't this color too bright?" They just said that thing, and you won't believe that girl was so happy about wearing that dress. She bought this. She was really happy that, yes, I'm going to wear it for the party. And just by saying, when she heard that someone said that, "Isn't it too bright?" her smile dropped. Like she was feeling so happy, and that feeling just dropped to being so sad and hurt. She stopped feeling confident. She did not enjoy the party. Like her mood just shift drastically from like one extreme to another extreme. And I felt really bad seeing that. And I still remember what happened. Like after that week, me and my friends, we were really angry about that thing. So we went to another event. So me and my friends, we intentionally wore something bright in color just to encourage her, just to show that it's okay. You can wear whatever you want until and unless you are confident. And we went to her and we said that it's fine. It doesn't matter what you're wearing. So that's how I think it's very important, like however we are speaking, because just a small word, just that can have a huge impact on our entire day, and sometimes it can have a huge impact in our life. It leaves a long trail.
Yep. I True. It's true. Thank you so much, Sifat, for having this conversation in our podcast today. Thank
Thank
you
you
so much.
so much.
You're welcome. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. Before we wrap up, I would like to remind our listeners that there are several resources available to help individuals dealing with bullying. The government of Alberta has a bullying helpline which provides support and advice to those experiencing bullying. The helpline can be reached at 1-888-456-2323. Bullying is a violation of human rights. Under no circumstances, bullying is acceptable. As a community, we have a shared responsibility to take a stand against bullying and refuse to be a bystander. Thank you so much for joining in conversation with MANWAR Khan, and we will see you next week. Thank you, Sifat.
Thank you, Manwar Khan.